You're about to lose 30 to 40 pounds in 15 weeks, but only if you follow this method. Look, men lie, women lie, but numbers don't. I just wrapped up a 35-day weight loss boot camp, and the women in the group lost an average total pounds of 12 to 14 pounds in 35 days. And today, I'm gonna give you the cheat code. I'm gonna give you the formula, and you're gonna run it for 15 weeks and watch what happens. Like I said, men lie, women lie, but numbers don't. 'Cause I'm becoming that Proverbs 30, the woman walking in your favor, living in your love, anointing on my footsteps, heaven in my touch. I'm the daughter that you're raising up, grace in my... Hey girls, hey my besties, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here on the count of this video, hey girl, we're about to be best friends. We focus on everything lifestyle, everything health and fitness, becoming the best versions of yourself. If you are interested in that type of content, then you already know what to do. Join the family, hit the subscribe button, and turn on post notification. That way you are notified every single time I drop a video, recipes, meal preps, faith-based topics, vlogs. It don't matter what I drop, girl. You're gonna be in the know, so hit the subscribe button. Bestie Night Nation, I love you. Baby, Kappa Squad, we're gonna have a conversation. Let's get right into it. We're gonna talk about getting you down 30 to 40 pounds in 15 weeks. And yes, it is highly possible. It is doable. I'm telling you. Like I said, I just wrapped up a 35-day weight loss boot camp. I'm posting the results on the screen. You guys gotta clock this tea. Not only did the women lose weight, but women that were on high blood pressure medicine got off of it. There were about 4 testimonies of high blood pressure being regulated, high cholesterol levels being regulated. I am ecstatic, and I'm so grateful that I get to help women overcome things that they did not think they could do on their own. And I'm just grateful to God for this. So let me reaffirm you, girl, you're not lazy. You're not broken, you're not unmotivated, and you're definitely not a failure. You're inconsistent, you're overworked, you're overwhelmed, you're tired, and your nervous system is stuck in fight, flight, or freeze mode. That's really the truth behind all of this. You are stuck in survival mode. And while survival mode got you to this point in life where you needed to survive and make it to this day and age, survival mode is not going to rebuild you. It's not going to allow you to become the best version of yourself. And here's what a lot of people don't tell you. Survival mode keeps you stuck in cycles. Stuck in cycles of brokenness, stuck in cycles of stagnation and procrastination and backwardness. Survival mode is not meant for you to go forward. It's meant for you to stay hidden and to make it. That's it. Survival mode keeps you trapped in unhealthy life cycles because it affects your mind, your health, and your spirit. This is what a lot of people don't talk about. So it's time to release. It's time that you get out of survival mode and enter thrive mode. When you enter thriving mode, your body responds to you. Girl, how do you know all of this? Well, you guys, if you don't know, I used to be almost 500 pounds. And I struggled with weight for a very long time. In fact, I've been on this journey for over a decade, okay? I thought it was just me. I thought I was just lazy, inconsistent, unmotivated. I thought I was wrong. There were things that had to be broken off of me. There were things that had to be shifted. I had to shift who I was in order to get to this level here. Weight loss is not just about food. It's about your nervous system. When your body feels like it's under constant stress, it holds onto weight as a protection. I understand this all too well. I had to break out of certain cycles. So what happens is your cortisol can elevate, which will increase your hunger, which will increase inflammation in your body and increase your fatigue. For some of you, it is that you're a little lazy. Maybe, perhaps. And perhaps it's not laziness. It's tired. You're overwhelmed and you can't make another decision. I just want to reassure you, your body's not fighting you and you're not fighting yourself. It's trying to protect you. You didn't lose discipline overnight. No one does. It comes from trying. You got tired. You got overwhelmed. And you just slowly started to learn how to just survive the day, survive the week, survive the month, survive the year, survive the season. And you begin to hold on to anything that makes you comfortable. You started to say, I'm going to protect my peace. Nothing's going to bring me out of my comfort. If it takes me out of my comfort, it has to go. Hey, can I tell you something? There is a difference between comfort and entering into God's rest. Comfort is not good. Comfort keeps you stuck. Comfort It's meant to stop you from growing. I hope you know that. Comfort is not good. Comfort numbs you. But God, he restores you and he gives you strength to move forward. Let me just slide that in there for you guys. Like I said, I just wrapped up 35 days. Through the 35 days, I personally lost 18 pounds only because I was also consecrating while I was doing my boot camp. Yes, that's a lot to lose in 1 month. That is. It's a lot to lose in 1 month, but it happens. Weight loss is not linear, guys. Some months you're gonna have big drops like that, and some months you're not. It happens, but we keep going. We keep pushing. We keep showing up. We keep our systems and our routines despite how we feel. So yes, I'm the smallest I've ever been in a long time. Girl, I'm shrinking, okay? Shrinking. To God be the glory. To God be the glory. I'm gonna give you guys 5 steps. This is all you need. You're gonna take these 5 steps and you're gonna apply this for 15 weeks straight. No stopping, no breaks. 15 weeks straight and watch what happens to your life. So I'm gonna give you this formula, but I'm gonna break it down for you. Step 1, before you do anything, you have to self-assess. You have to do self-assessment. Here's the thing. You cannot fix what you don't know it's broken or hindered, or, you know, because I don't really like to use the word broken, but you can't fix what you don't know need fixing. You kind of have to start with a deep self-assessment. You need to be real with yourself. What are your issues? In order for you to tackle this head on, we gotta first tackle your issue. When I come together with a group of women, we tackle our issues. That is what sets us apart from any other program. Any other, like, you're not gonna find a boot camp like mine. You're not gonna find a weight loss challenge like mine. A lot of people just put you in the ring and give you a bunch of recipes and tell you to figure it out. And by the end of week 1, you lose motivation just that quick. No, when we come together as a group, one of the first things I like to do is make us self-assess. I like to hold a mirror up to us. Self-assessment it looks like this. What are your current stressors? Let's find out what stresses you out in life. Where is all your stress coming from? You need to identify that. Every pocket of stress. Your man, your sister, your uncle, your mother, your father, your brother, your job, your coworker. Identify every single stressor in your life. Your financial problems, right? Your inability. Whatever inabilities that you have that may be adding to stress, we need to first identify it. Where do you lack discipline? That's another thing you need to identify. What areas of your life do you lack complete discipline? Do you lack discipline with money, your finances? Do you lack discipline with showing up for yourself, showing up for people, being on time, stewarding what God gave you? Where do you lack discipline? The next thing I want you to identify, oh, y'all not gonna like this one. What do you run to for comfort when life gets hard? Identify that. Is it food? Is it shopping? Is it getting high? Is it doing drugs, paraphernalia? Like, what's going on? Like, those things. Like, what do you run to as comfort when life get hard? Is it journaling? Is it praying? Is it meditating? Is it binge watching shows, trying to drown things out? Is it drinking yourself into a stupor? You gotta identify these things. The next thing you wanna identify is, does your daily routine helps fuel your future life goals? Or do they rob you of your dreams? The life that you live right now, the routines that you have right now today in this time, is it going to get you closer to your dreams in the next 5 years? Or is it actually robbing you of your dreams? Is it stealing from you? Like, who do you want to be in the next year? Is everything that you're doing today putting you in position to be this person in the next 12 months, in the next 3 years? Or is it delaying your life? We need to, these are questions, like, when I say self-assess, you have to find out where the problem is with you. Like, we can't keep blaming everyone and everything for our issues. There are times that we have to buckle down and just face the music. What's holding you back from being consistent? These are things that you need to assess. Like, you need to dive deep into these things because you cannot build on rotten platform. Your foundation has to be uprooted. Your foundation has to be gutted. You can't build on bad foundation because all you're gonna do is repeat the cycle again. I said it in my last video. If you do not disrupt the pattern today, the cycle continues tomorrow. Disrupting the pattern means getting it from the root and uprooting it. It means looking at the foundation of your house, your temple, and looking for every corroded thing, every dilapidated thing, every rotten thing, and pulling that thing out. Now we're gonna start to pull. Now we're gonna start to break down, dismantle, uproot the roots and gut it. You don't build on a bad foundation because you are just gonna repeat the same cycles and nothing is gonna change. You will not shift until you get to the root cause of your issues. Step 2. Before I get into step 2, I want to announce that my last and final boot camp for the year 2026 is happening March 1st. So that means registration is now open for you to join. Listen, this is the first time that I'm actually having it back to back. I really just ended 2 weeks ago. And I'm gearing up to start in March 1st. This is because it is a part 2. It is a continuation of what we just established, but better. When I tell you what just went down in this boot camp, only God, only God, only God, this was the best. And I probably say this all the time. Girl, you say that all the time. No, 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 no. What took place, the transformation? Yeah, only God. Only God. This boot camp was the most different I've ever had. It was just, whoo. Oh, baby, it was so good. So if you want the full system, the science, the courses, because I now drop courses, which if you go on my website, you're going to see a synopsis of the courses week by week. The meal plans, macro setups, the teaching, the fundamentals, the recipes, the ingredient list. Yeah, if you want to know all of this, if you want the breakdown to all of this, what I'm about to tell you in this video, 10x it. If you want it 10x, you're gonna have to join my weight loss boot camp. Now, there was only 50 spots available, but I sent out an early access to my Bestie Night Nation yesterday, and 15 people already signed up. So we have less than 50 spots. I don't even know how many people signed up already for today, but I know they were signing up quick. So don't delay. Sign up. Registration open today, right now, Sunday, September 22nd. And let me say this. First come, first serve. I have less than 50 spots available. There are no late entries. The moment it is full, that's it. There's no late entry. You do not join my boot camp by Friday, February 27th, 12 a.m. Eastern time, you will not be able to join. I'm sorry. I don't care if you saw this 3 days later, like, girl, I just saw it. I want to join. I'm ready right now. No, I do not allow any latecomers into my program. Reason being, my program is very specific. And if you're paying for this program, I need you to get everything you need from it. I need you to get everything you need from it. When I say I am different from other like weight loss challenges and weight loss this and weight loss that, very different. And I'll stand on that hill. I'll stand on that mountain. Different. So when I say the doors are closing on Friday, February 27th, I really mean it. I'm not letting another person in. We're not accepting any late entries. We start March 1st and we start on time and we start together. So if you do not join my challenge, I will see you in the year 2027, God willing, when you are ready and you really serious and about this life. This is for the serious people only. Our first Zoom meeting is going to be February 28th on Sunday. So I got to get you guys ready so that we can go into this together and prepared. So make sure you click the link down below in the description box and register and join my program. This is life changing, okay? You're struggling with cholesterol. You're struggling with high cortisol levels. You're struggling with inflammation all over your body. You are struggling with breathing. You're struggling with high blood pressure. Join in. Join. I had a woman that joined. She had pain in her body for almost 3-4 years now. It was like a sharpshooting pain, been to many doctors, stuff like that. The first week of my boot camp, that pain was gone. It was inflammation. It was inflammation. The first week, and till this day, she literally says that pain did not come back because she's still on it. She changed how she ate. She changed the things she put in her body and started reversing her health. Click the link down below in my description box. Head to my website. Join. You have to register to join my weight loss boot camp. Once you register, you have to log in using your email address and the password that you set up during the sign up process. You're going to click on the picture of your purchase. Once you click on the picture of your purchase, it's going to take you to our school, aka your student dashboard. And your student dashboard is where everything, the entire course, the entire program, recipes, menus, everything pops up and all the need to know information. And then we meet privately in our secret Facebook group, which is completely private. The world will never see what we do in that group. And after every boot camp, I dismantle the group and everything disappears, like it's gone. Nobody gets into my group that's not in the weight loss challenge. You're not on the list, you're not getting in. Like every single time people try to sneak into my group, and it's like, dude, you're not on the list. Why would you even request to come in here? Goodbye. Like, no. Which brings me to step 2. Step 2, this is what you're gonna do next. Y'all writing this down? A total body reset. What does that mean? You can't build on soiled ground. It does not make sense to try to build new floors on a nasty, corroded foundation. Baby, you got to break that thing down and put a new foundation down, right? Making sense? And you might be like, girl, why are you using the analogy of building a house or building a building, building something, building? We are rebuilding the temple. That is the theme of this boot camp, rebuilding the temple. And I'll talk more about that inside of the boot camp. But I'm giving you the foundation here. You have to build on clean ground, meaning you got to do a total body reset. You have to cleanse the body first, okay? Purify the body, reset the body. The object of doing this is so that you can decrease the inflammation in your body. You need it, like, baby, you need to clean out your backed up gut. Some of you are so constipated and don't know it. If you only go to the bathroom one time a day, you're constipated. You need to repair the gut health. You need to repair your gut lining, which is your second brain. Your gut is your second brain. Like, y'all know this, right? Okay, all right, just making sure. You're gonna be cutting out a lot of the processed foods, and you're gonna completely clean up your diet. That means whole foods. Whole foods. Honestly, during the reset week, we go 100% clean. We do 100% whole foods. We do not do any processed foods. Like when I say we completely gut out our body from what it knows, we completely, and a lot of, they hate me the first week, but once they start stepping on the scale, everybody sings my praises. Once they start feeling their joints are no longer stiff and their back pain is gone, they're breathing better, everyone starts singing my praises like, girl, yeah, it's the food. The food is killing you. You didn't know? All that processed oils and stuff, it's the food. You want to repair your gut health because when you start repairing your gut health and healing it, your body then starts to respond to what you're doing for actual weight loss. A lot of times people just jump into like, oh, I'm just going to diet and exercise. I'm not seeing any results on the scale. I'm not seeing this. No, your body thinks you're starving and your body thinks you're in danger. Your body's going to hold on to it. Honey, you can't just do that. Your body goes into shock. What's the crab boil lady? Her body just went into complete shock because she tried to do a juice cleanse and then a water fast. You cannot do it that way. No. You're going to hydrate your body during this phase as well. And I mean on a cellular level. You are going to work on cellular hydration during this phase. So juicing is going to be your main squeeze during this phase. Eating lots of fruits that puts hydration into you is going to be your main squeeze during this phase. Plus, you can do things like hydro waters and things like that. During this phase, I want to make it very clear that you are not depriving your body. In fact, you're going to be feeding your body so your body does not think it's going into shock. So the way you cleanse is highly important. So I want you guys to take this slowly and I want you guys to feed and nourish your body during your cleanse. This phase is not to deprive it, it is to retrain it. So you're going to eat and you're going to eat intentionally. I do want to stress the order in which you eat is what's important. You do gut repairs every single day first. Repair your gut first. Repair your gut first. Line your gut first and then you intentionally eat. If you're joining my bootcamp, you're gonna learn more about gut repair, gut lining, and intentionally eating in the systematic way that's going to produce the best results for a reset and a cleanse to the body. Step 3, you guys are gonna hate me. You're gonna be mad. You're gonna be mad, but that's okay because I've been saying this. This is nothing new. Okay, are you ready? You're gonna have to understand what a calorie deficit is and what macros are. Shocker! Don't act surprised, okay? I've been screaming, you have to be in a calorie deficit. You have to understand the science of macro. Weight loss is calorie in versus calories out. Simple. It's a science. But restoring your gut health, lowering your cortisol levels, reducing high blood pressure, lowering your AC1 levels, lowering your high cholesterols, that's macros. Okay? Calorie deficit is one thing, macros is another thing. When you want to target your overall health, That's macros. You're going to have to get familiar with all things macros and all things health and nutrition and all things calorie deficit. That means you're going to have a lot of studying to do. If you don't want to study, check your insurance. Does your insurance cover you having a dietitian or a nutritionist? I have a nutritionist and a dietitian. She's both, okay? She is certified both. Because if your insurance covers it, then guess what? You'll have help in this area, right? You'll be paying them, or you can pay out of pocket. It's about $300-400 out of pocket. If you can afford that, go ahead and do it. I actually teach this to you. I walk you through this. I teach it to you. I give you the resources and the tools to help you to understand this. So, you know, you have so many options. There's no need for any of us to be uneducated in this area, especially if we want to reverse our health. Inside of my boot camp, the women learned how to eat strategically. They learned how to eat for their body. Like I said, they started reporting their health changing. The only reason why their health was able to improve was because they finally understood the structure of it. Once you have knowledge, you are unstoppable. Knowledge is power. If you want to lose weight, you're going to have to become educated in this area. I have done years of studying this. This is years of studying, guys. For a while, it was an obsession because I thought something was wrong with me. No, my fight was just bigger. And let me say something controversial. Like, you could lose weight without severely eliminating entire food groups. Like, honestly, you don't have to be keto to lose weight. I eat everything. It's just how I eat it. I have not cut out food groups. I'm not, like, I don't severely cut. Like, that's not healthy. My nutritionist was the one that really got me out of that mindset. That's why I'm saying, like, I am pro getting help. I'm pro nutritionist. I'm pro dietitian. They help you. You don't have to severely eliminate and severely cut, honey. Like, no. You just gotta cut processed foods. Bad oils, gums, and all of that. That you have to cut for sure. Sugar, for sure. Cut. Gotta go. Can't, like, what? I'm talking added sugars, cane sugars, not natural sugars. There's a difference. A lot of like the keto foods and the keto this and the keto that is highly processed and they are detrimental to your health. So I'm gonna get some pushback on that, honey. Baby, your gut health is in danger eating those foods that don't break down like that. Baby, the gut is in danger. Step 4. This is something that a lot of people don't speak about. Imagine waking up tomorrow with loss of mobility. God forbid. Imagine waking up tomorrow and your limbs are gone or paralyzed and you cannot walk. You cannot move. Someone has to lift you. Someone has to wipe your booty for you. Someone has to clean you. Someone has to take care of you because you are paralyzed or because, like, hey, your arms and your limbs don't work or they're cut off. Imagine that. Imagine how sorry you would feel for yourself all the times you had to actually walk, to actually run, to actually work out, to utilize your mobility, but you did not. It's extreme, but it's scary. I laid up in a hospital for 14 days in ICU, okay? Unable to move. Nothing drove me. I was not scared of anything. Like, honestly, the only thing that drove me insane was not being able to walk and move and get out of a bed. It drove me crazy. So step 4, you're going to have to move. You're going to have to utilize your mobility. Movement is a gift. It is a gift. If it was not a gift, God would not have given it to us. It is a gift. Consistently moving is literally a secret sauce to weight loss. I'm not talking about extreme workouts. Like, no, you don't gotta be in the gym doing the Stairmaster elliptical all day, every day. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about that. Something as simple as walking a mile a day. Something as simple as having 2 30-minute walks a day. Something as simple as reaching 8K steps a day. Everybody scream 10K steps, 10K steps. Science just said it's actually 8K steps a day. 10K steps is just a bonus. Like, girl, you that girl, you bragging there. Like, what? You hit 10K steps, that's a bonus. But if you just do the minimum of 8,000 steps a day, you're Gucci. You're Gucci. You're gonna have to do some type of movement. This sedentary lifestyle and just like not really pumping up your heart rate, not busting a sweat, the toxin in your body, you're gonna have to move, honey. Dancing, okay, Zumba, HIIT class, cardio. Strength training is so good. You don't even gotta do cardio. Strength train. Baby, body recomp, that's lifting. That's strength training. Riding a bike, skating. I mean, there's so many ways you can do this. You're gonna have to do it. Pick away. Jump rope. Pick away. Trampoline. Pick away. Pick something. When movement becomes automatic, discipline stops feeling hard. It's gonna feel hard the first few days, but the more you show up, the more you retrain yourself that you can do hard things, the easier it's gonna become. You're just gonna have to start. It don't have to be perfect, you're just gonna have to start. Step 5, master your emotions. Here's a secret most people don't tell you. Did you know motivation is temporary? Inspiration is temporary. Did you know they fall into emotions? Yeah. Motivation, I don't have motivation. I have no inspiration. What gives you inspiration and motivation? Baby, that's an emotion. It's fleeting. Every emotion is temporary, including motivation and inspiration. You need to switch your mindset and say, I'm seeking discipline and not motivation and inspiration, because inspiration and motivation is going to fail you because it is a temporary emotion. Discipline is consistent. You need to be consistent in your discipline. That means consistently showing up, consistently eating what's right, consistently sticking to the routine and the plan. I've been saying this in my last boot camp. Your emotions are valid. They are, but they don't matter because they cannot run your life. Your emotions are valid. They alert you to things. It's there to alert you. That's it. Do they always matter? Absolutely not. They don't matter. If I had time, I would talk about a man who is in the most popular garden on this earth. Real garden. You can locate it today. It's called Gethsemane. A man who was once a god, stripped himself of his glory, walked in man form, went into a garden. A man who knew he was about to die. A man who knew he was about to take on sins for the world. Got on his knees in the garden 3 different occasions because of fear, anxiety, and tremor. Started bleeding from his pores. His sweat turned into blood. If I had time, I would tell you how a man was petrified with fear and anxiety. And that man did not let the fear, the emotion that he felt, did not let the angst that he felt stop him from the mission. That man said, nevertheless. This is after begging his Father in heaven 3 times to stop what was about to happen because he was scared. This is after his blood started pouring from his pores. Yeah, your feelings, they're valid, but they do not matter. And didn't I tell you how when you're stressed, your body responds to stress? If I had time, I would tell you about that man who sweated out of angst, anxiety, and fear, how his body betrayed him and started pouring blood out of his pores. He was bursting vessels inside of him. How science finds that is an actual thing today on this earth. If I had time, I would tell you about that, but I don't. I don't have time to tell you how your emotions don't matter. The mission is what matters. How you feel in the moment is temporary. The goal is what matters. Who cares about your emotion? We all don't want to do it. We all want comfort food. We all want to lie in bed and scroll. But we all have goals. We all have a mission on this earth. If we had time, I would tell you about a man who cried out 3 times and said, nevertheless, not my will be done, but yours. The man put away his fears, controlled his emotions, and got up on a cross and hung for us. If I had time, I would tell you about that man who died so that we can have salvation, who died so that we could be forgiven, so that we don't have to pay the debt of sin. If I had time, I would tell you about a man who got on the cross so you didn't have to. Stop idolizing your emotions, y'all. Stop idolizing your emotions. I don't have time for that. You're going to have to control your emotions. Your emotions are valid, but they don't matter. The mission matters. That's why you need systems in place. Set your systems in place, your routines in place. That way, when your emotions kick in, and they will, when you lose motivation, when you lose inspiration, when you are stressed out in life, triggers pop up, you get up and you say, nevertheless. Nevertheless. We got goals. We got goals. You want to live to only 30, 40, 50, 60? That's it? Your comforts? This is where they have to change. The things that you used to run to for comfort can't be your comfort anymore. Change your routines, change your systems. Shift your mindset. It's necessary for this journey. Can't keep scrolling in bed and expecting transformation. You're watching people do it. Year after year, months after months, weeks after weeks. What's going on with you? And I'm not just talking about weight loss. I'm talking about goals. You wanted to buy the house. You wanted to travel the world. You wanted to buy the car. What did you want to do? You wanted to start the business. You had the idea. You wanted to write the book. I'm talking about your goals. I'm not just talking about weight loss. Darn the weight loss. There's more things more important. What were you supposed to do? What were you called to do that you did not do, that you let your emotions stop you? You watched other people do it because you thought it was hard. You thought it was daunting and draining, but they did it. What's the difference? The mindset, the systems, the routines. The goal was more important than the current emotion they felt. Temporary dopamine hits keep you stuck in life. Stop chasing temporary. Start chasing longevity. I told you I'm not just talking about weight loss. But going back to weight loss, instead you move your body. Instead you meal prep. Instead you journal. Instead you call your friend and say, hey girl, let's go for a walk. Instead, you go for a worship walk. That's what I call it, a worship walk, where it's me and Jesus. I'm letting everything out at his feet on that trail, on that treadmill, on that track. Go learn how to do some hobbies and activities. Go study the thing that you have in your heart to do, but you don't know where to start. Don't let your emotions override you. You override them. You control them, not the other way around. Take your power back. Choose habits that protects your future, that protects your dreams, that protects your goal. 15 weeks. Give yourself 15 weeks of running this exact formula. I know it might sound like, oh, I heard it all before. Not like this. Not like this. Because if you put this whole formula together with the workout, with the meal plans, with your macros and your deficits, you're mastering your emotions, you're doing the things, you're tackling this thing at the root, I promise you, you're gonna see success. This is what we did. This is what we did. And I showed you, like, these women on average, 12 to 14 pounds average. This is what we did. We didn't do nothing outside of what I just showed you. The only things y'all not getting is my meal plans and recipes. I don't work for free. No, I don't. Okay, now, you want that? Join the boot camp. You want the macro breakdown? You want the full teaching of this? You want the full understanding of how to build a system? How to build routines that fuels your future? And I'm not just talking about weight loss. You want to know how to rebuild your life, your temple, and structure it? Join the boot camp. It's really it. Start working on these 5 steps now. I promise you clarity is going to come also. I promise you clarity is going to come also. Just start with these 5 steps. Watch what happens in your life. Even if you don't join, start with these 5 steps. Watch what happens in your life. Clarity is going to come. That's it. I love you guys. I hope this video was informative. I'm going to see you in my next one. If you have not been seeing my meal prep videos, go check them out. You're worth the best version of yourself. You're worth the life you desire. I love you so, so much. I love you guys so much. I am praying that this year is good to you. I'm praying abundance over my besties. And I'm really speaking to the ones that be commenting, the ones that really open up in the comment sections, the ones that, I pray over y'all. I hope you know this. I pray over y'all. Know that your sister prays over you. I do. I cover you in prayer, honey. Whether you are a believer or not, it don't matter. My faith is good enough for both of us. All of us. I got enough faith for all of us, honey. If you don't got the faith, your girl got it for you. Don't worry. I'm going to hold you down. What's up? I'm praying for you, baby. Okay? I'm praying for you, baby. If you need specific prayer, if you're like, girl, I'm believing for this, or I want this, and you want specific prayer, and you feel comfortable, put it in the comment section. Put it in the comment section. I will pray for you. All right? I got faith. I got faith. Honey, I serve a big God, not the little one. Big one. He said, when I act, who can stop me? Yeah, that's the big God, the living God, okay? Yahweh himself. Yeah. All right, I love you. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.